What's up? How's it going? Hopefully, everybody is doing well tonight. Sorry, making a weird camera adjustment. Okay, so we're back. Again. Oof. Let's get that focus back. Playing some more Let's Go Eevee. This game has been... it's been a wild ride for sure. I've enjoyed parts of it. I've not enjoyed parts of it. The nostalgia is there, though. The nostalgia, very real. So, what we're going to be doing tonight is definitely, obviously, trying to make some progress. I'm going to try to get our 5th gym badge. We're just going to kind of work it up from there. We've gotten pretty far so far. And hopefully that continues to kind of be a thing. What up, Choco? But, clear my throat. Hopefully we can make some good progress now. Rez, what up? And Fuzzy Cheeks, how's it going? Hopefully you're both doing very good. Glad to hear from both of you. Thank you both also for jumping in over on Twitch. You having fun? Alright, so let's get started here. Okay, so last night we actually did a lot of really good work. Chilling, working on the challenge some more. Very cool. How's it looking so far for you? Like, Tim or Sith, hello and howdy, or lolly ho and howdy. How are you tonight, Tim? Thanks for jumping in over on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate that. Okay, so last night we actually did quite a bit of things. We went down the, I don't remember what that road thing's called. Whatever that road is, where your Pokemon can just walk with you. It's not the Sockle Road anymore. I actually did a lot of training around the surrounding area with the trainers. I believe we got the 240 in the Pokemon deck, so 49 more to go. 72 hours in. Whew. I believe we got another. Its ears are itchy. There you go. No more itchy ears. That's not what I was going to do at all. Forgot. It caught me off guard. Yeah, we got the strong push last night. Doing well? Or doing good? Incredibly tired? I understand. I understand. Thank you for being here tonight, though. Really appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to lead with Gyarados, because I know Alakazam's going to be the shiny in here that's just going to... The shiny. Well, it's not shiny. It's going to be the shining star of this gym badge, so... Typos already. It's okay. I'm pretty tired myself. I've had a very long day. The last 2 days I've been waking up just feeling awful. My allergies around this time of year are just so god-awful, and again, we have this weather where, like, yesterday it was literally 32 degrees. Last night it got down to about 28 here, I believe. And then I wake up this morning and it's like 50 degrees. And it just destroys my allergies with these fluctuating temperatures. I mean, jumping from 20 degrees day to night, or like from one day to the next. No, man, that's a rough one for me. So, like, these last 2 days I've woke up feeling just awful because of all this sinus drainage and just, ugh. But hopefully spring will hurry up and get here, and all that'll stop. Hopefully. Gosh, I miss spring. I want it to be spring so bad. But again, Alakazam is going to be the most useful thing in this gym, so we're going to lead with Gyarados and kind of just work with it and go from there. I do want to check one thing, though. Really quick. Last night, I was told that there is this other dude over here who will give you another Eevee move, which, that's not what I want to test out. I was wanting to know if Eevee can learn more than one of those moves. Sparkly Swirl would be like the fairy top, which I'm kind of wanting to go for, but we have like Batty Bad, which is like dark, I believe. Let's go for the fairy type move, just first. Ooh, we can. Ooh, that is next level good right now. I really want to keep Dig on it though. That's a big deal because Dig with electric type Pokemon in so many different ways that has come. It's been very helpful. And Shadow Ball seems like kind of the most pointless one to keep on it. Let's do a comparison. 80-100. I think this is about the same route. Non-D100, so it is better. I have Shadow Ball as a TM, so I can just teach this anytime I want to. Right back to him. Or her, actually. It's a girl. So let's forget Shadow Ball again. If I don't like that switch, I can always get this move back. So let's forget Shadow Ball, and it does make me happy. Eevee can learn like more than one of those like special moves. So it can learn all four, or 4 of them. There's like more than 4. That's pretty cool. Replace Bot with the Batty Bad thing. That's actually a pretty good idea. You want winter, Tim? I understand. I'm a really big fan of spring and fall. I'm not the biggest fan of summer. I do enjoy summer. But here in Georgia, it gets very humid. And then here in the winter, it's... I mean, I've already told you how it is here in the winter. It's not the greatest. But I love spring, and I love the autumn or fall. It is just the most perfect weather here. It's very mild. It goes from being like 60 degrees to about like 75, 80 tops, and that is just like so perfect for me. Still trying to get used to the weather in Arkansas. I'm not really sure what Arkansas weather is like, but I would assume it's kind of similar to the weather here. It's not too far away. I say not too far away, I mean it's probably about like, in driving distance, I would say like 17 hours maybe? Yo, champ in the making. We have the Safari Zone here in Fuchsia City, where you can meet tons of different Pokemon. And at the Fuchsia City Gym, we have trainers who've met lots of Pokemon, so I'll need to see if you've managed to catch at least 50 species of Pokemon. Well done, looks like you've caught 52 species. That means you're now worthy of challenging my gym. Well, I didn't expect that, if I'm being honest. Startled by my disguise, are you? I shall use my intricate style to confound and destroy you in battle as well. I'm amazed every time I see that. He looked just like me, right? Now head on in, experience his moves for yourself. You drove 25 hours from California to here, or to there. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've been from here to San Antonio, Texas, and it took almost 18 hours. And then I've been from here to California in San Francisco, which took about 22 hours. So yeah, I would say if it was from here to about... It'd be between 16 and 17 hours to get from here to Arkansas, I think. Is it still the invisible walls? It is. You can see them much more prominently, though. The smoke kind of like... It disappears. But when you walk back in, you can like see the walls there. Stop right there. What do you think about the famed invisible walls of the Fuchsia City Gym? Yeah, somewhere around that time? Yeah. Nidorina. still just poison type, I believe, so. Gosh, it's so hard to just, like, not use Alakazam in this whole thing. Part of me wants to. It's Dragon Tail. Let's see what the other Pokemon's gonna be. I should have expected Nidorino. Okay. Sets the floor in a different way, though. What you sipping on? Just classic brewski, nothing special. Sorry I don't really ever exclusively say what it is. It is like just a lager. But I'm not sponsored, so they're not getting sponsorship. Not for free. It is and isn't a joke at the exact same time. I like the fact that in like a lot of the newer games, well, in this game anyway, that like when your Pokemon are poisoned after battle, like every step that you take along the way, they're not just like continuously done. To me that I'm gonna miss is when the time does come when I'm back on Pokemon Sword. I'm actually so used to this, I'm gonna miss just playing with one of the Joy-Cons. Not catching Pokemon, but the rest of everything else. It's always annoying to you in the old games? Yeah, I feel you. Especially if you're caught in a pinch, or if like you're down to your last Pokemon, you don't have any items to take the poison away, and like being stuck inside of a... Nothing worse than running into an unexpected trainer. Them randomly just having something that you just didn't expect them to have and didn't prepare for. They go through and almost fully clean sweep your whole team, which if you've played veteran style, I mean, obviously it doesn't happen very often, but as a kid, I'm sure it happened to all of us at least once. And, yeah, being stuck inside of there, and it's just steps away from that Pokemon just dying, and then you just, like, getting booted out. Really? I didn't know that you could do that in Sword and Shield. I don't really want to, just to be fair. I've got like the controller over there, and I much prefer playing with like the hopefully it will take me out of focus, but I really prefer this controller more than I do the Joy-Con. I'm just saying, I'm getting a little used to it. Just like having this little thing. It's like, I don't know, like a little remote in your hand. It is very simple. I like that it's called simple mode. The only thing I do wish is like that when you catch the Pokemon, it wasn't just like a flick. Like if it was like maybe pressing one of these two buttons, that would be amazing. Or if you could play it sideways, like old school style, like you do Mario Party, that'd be pretty cool too. Strength isn't the only key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon battles are about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Simple mode's the simplest ever played. The only thing is you lose camera control in simple mode. I really actually enjoyed being able to move like the camera around in Pokemon Sword. It's just like one of those things you didn't get to do in older games, and it was just like a nice little, you know, incentive to give to the players. Of course he's using Protect. Does anybody actually like those moves, to be fair? I cannot stand them. I don't even teach them to my Pokemon. I feel like it's a wasted turn. And if you're wondering why I'm using Gyarados and not just like solely using my Alakazam, is trying to distribute like the bigger boosts of the experience between the Pokemon. Because I know I could probably just throw Alakazam and he's just gonna like sweep this whole gym, but I'm trying to find a little balance. My Pokemon are kind of all over the place on levels. It's something I usually never do. And yeah, I'm really trying to just like balance it out just a little bit more. Protect can be useful. I can't stand it. In casual, he never... No, you never need it? Yeah. With all level 1 Pokemon using Protect, really? I didn't even know somebody did that. Or maybe I did and I forgot, I don't know. But, man. I'm gonna switch. I didn't read what he has, but automatically assume it's a poison top. Protect and Detect. That had to be the slowest battle ever. Paired with Parasong. See, now that makes sense. Didn't expect Beedrill for some reason. But the Parasong, that makes a lot more sense, honestly, but... Especially using that and then Protect along the way, just like trickle it down. Shit, Ninja? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's a Pokemon I've never used, not even once. I mean, if you know how to use it, I mean, I'm sure it's a decent Pokemon, but that strategy alone is just... That's a tough cookie. See, you beat your special techniques. I think I said Shed Ninja, but I know it's Shed Ninja. Either way, that's when I just... Whew. Okay, Gyarados got this one. That crunch. Those invisible walls, where there isn't any physical walls, is amazing. Us. Eevee to 41. How many Haunters does this guy have? So no Alakazam this time. Very nice. Sorry, Harry. Skip this guy. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamed of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. In my brain, I was thinking that's a stretch, but now that I think about it, it's really not. This guy's got a Haunter, too. Still wondering why is Tumbles in one spot of the arena? Yeah, it's invisible walls. Feel really bad for my Ninetales. It's kind of useless in here. There it is. Let's try, maybe. Might regret this, but maybe not. Master Koga descends from a family of ninja, a tradition that's lasted for hundreds of years. What did you descend from? Jeez. The surprise mechanics of the game. Oh man, that was a good trade out on my part. Awesome. Okay. I didn't expect it, but I'm very happy with that turnout. Awesome. Looks like Ninetales is going to get some experience. Wheezing. Okay, I'm going to switch again. I'm going to send out Alakazam this time. Sorry, Ninetales. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I was going to pour more of my drink into my glass, but instead I took the whole thing with me. And it's not the first time, won't be the last. Ninetales grew to 38, very good. Man, these people in the gym really pay out. Okay, so we're at Koga, basically. But we have one more trainer down here. If I can figure out how the heck to get to him. I'm going to try to fight this last trainer. And then go heal up and we'll fight Koga. Also study the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using creatures. Does that say creatures? With that lollipop, though. Okay, good deal. Again, I hope for the best with this quick attack. Come on. Don't die. Come on, quick attack. Land and do a good bit of damage for us. Oh. I should have known. Should have went for the flamethrower at least, but I didn't. Should have known. It's okay. Gosh, I know Alakazam could take it out, but it's like right there. Let's send out Pidgeot. Why not? It's the only thing I wish that Pidgeot could do is like learn more moves. Like it's mostly built up on Flying Top, which is, it makes sense, but it would be nice to have a better variety. Arbok again. Okay, let's just let's keep using Pidgeot. Why not? See where it's gonna take us. Gyarados is a little weak. I know Alakazam can do it, but let's see what we can do. I hate to switch out, but I'm gonna switch out. They glare. Once that happens, it's just pretty much all over. Let's actually switch to Eevee. I think it'd be fun just finishing this out with Eevee. Given that it doesn't die. I hate that he just got poisoned. Now I feel bad. Welcome back, Rez. Let's glitzy glow it. These names they gave all these. I'm guessing Arbog's gonna be next again. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to Alakazam. Let's end it. Eevee's poisoned. Let's just get it over with. Kind of like delaying it a little bit for no reason. Alright. So we've made it to Koga. So let's get out of here. We faced all the gym leader or the gym trainers. Let's go hill up and go face Koga. We're off the top. Does anybody actually know what Koga's team is? See, it's been a bit. Yeah, how you doing? The bad jumping wizard. Hopefully you're doing pretty good. Cassie? Or Casey. Casey. That's a Casey. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Gosh, this is a hard place to start. I know Alakazam's gonna sweep in, but let's keep this going. I don't want to. Ninetales, inevitably didn't make it last time, so let's move Ninetales back and start with Gyarados. Try to make our way through here again. And there we go. Let's do it. What up, Koga? A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Opponents can't lay one hand on me, as poison brings their steady doom. It's visible and shows you where you can walk and where you can't. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite the gem for sure. Despair as you feel the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. So we got Wheezing starting off. Let's see what we can do here. Part of me wants to go through and check out his whole team, but we'll just do what we can. Try to rely on our our staff and stuff like that. Maybe we can get some flinching. That'd help. Not this time. Direct poison. So I kind of think I see where he's gonna go with this. He's gonna kind of like do that technique that like Rez was talking about. That kind of like deal some poison, and then after that probably use protect profusely. Yeah. The old waiting game, they call it. Explosion? What the fuck? Oh, thank God it lived. Oh, if the poison doesn't take it down, that is, but jeepers. Live. Oh my God, it died. We still got the experience. I like that they do that now too. That you actually get the experience before they die. It still went down, so let's non-tails before we Alakazam. It might happen again with non-tails. Maybe. But I don't want to use Alakazam right yet. Like, using the ace before the game's over. And I still don't know his full hand either, so. And he went with Muck. Shit. Let's try to land it in a fire spin. Of course he used Protect first. It looks like that's going to be like his whole like strategy though, the old waiting game kind of technique. It's okay though. It's not my first rodeo. Probably won't be the last. So we're kind of doing the same thing now, only he's going to be using Protect every other move and whatnot. I'm starting to already kind of like figure like the thing he's going to give you after this is probably going to be Toxic. What a toxic move. Protect, I saw it coming. Yes, yes, we're both gonna get affected. Me by poison, you by fire spin. I think it's gonna be fire spin's last turn this round too. Maybe one more. Should be able to get the flamethrower out this time because he switches up his moves back and forth. And we landed the burn, very nice. Sludge bombing me. Hit with the burn. Hit with the fire spin. Nice. Gosh, I hate to pull the fast one on him, but I'm afraid he'll like sludge bomb me again. I already know he's gonna protect again this round. So what I am gonna do is Hopper Potion, non-tilts, and play the same game he's playing. Wish I had a full restore, that'd be bonkers good. But it's fun. Wow, he actually switched it up with the Sludge Bomb this round. He caught me off guard. One Flamethrower should actually do the trick, but he definitely will be using Protect this time. No. Oh, man. He surprised me twice in a row. Jeepers. He was in it to win it that time. He thought he had something. Nope. Okay, now we're going to send in Alakazam. We're going to start playing games. I don't know what he's sending in next, but Golbat, yeah. Alakazam time. We're still here, YouTube. Alakablam. The only downfall to this, Golbat is probably faster, so whatever he's going to do with Golbat, it will probably happen before Alakazam gets his first move out. And I'm really hoping it either isn't Confusion or Bot. Or Confusory or Bot, I mean. It could happen. Leechloff. What the jeez? He's throwing me off all kinds of ways. What? It's Bug Top, that's why. What the hell? Forgot about that. Damn it, that's a good move too, because jeepers, it's like hitting up his weakness. It's okay though. Our Eevee knows a Psychic type move, so it's not over. He caught me off guard with that though. They prepared that Golbat. The game had to know. When somebody was writing the data of this game, like, somebody's gonna think they got that Alakazam just sitting there chilling, but like, it's over. Nope. Not yet, anyway. Luckily, Eevee here has his plethora of crazy moves that it can just randomly learn. Does make me wish, though, that Eevee... Oh, man. Is it about to use Flaw on me? I mean, I don't disbelieve that, but jeepers. It's not what I expected. They have some different strategies with Golbat these days that I am just so unfamiliar with. Okay, Golbat down. I'm pretty sure this last one's going to be Gengar, isn't it? Looking forward to the new Mass Effect Legendary game. Venomoth. You get me all over the place here. I'm gonna switch to Pidgeot. But Mass Effect, man, I haven't played, I've got the first 3. But I've only played the first one. And then part of the third one. Which I know that sounds blasphemous to have those games, then not at least play the second one. But I didn't finish the first one. I got it to about a quarter way through the game, and it just felt a little slow to me. And then I started playing that third one, because a lot of people had said that, you know, just because of certain points of the game that I don't want to spoil for people, that I ended up spoiling for myself, said that, like, you could easily just jump into, like, the third game and never even play the second one, because they kind of have that, like, little... Of course it uses Protect. Ugh. What a move. Alright, I hate to stall this, but I'm gonna at least get Eevee back to health, because I already see how this is gonna go. Unfortunately, it's a strategy that's gonna end up sacrificing Pidgeot, but... I'm sure it's got a random freaking bug top move. And I really don't want to sacrifice Alakazam trying to get it back to life again. Eevee is still poisoned. So let's go Raichu and see how this is going to play out. And if we need Eevee to be the ace in the hole, it will be. It is poisoned still, so there's that to really kind of pay attention to. Never played any of them. They're okay. If I had to compare it to anything, it's like... Gosh, it's hard to compare it to anything. That's what makes it so tough. It has a very Fallout-like feel, but it's space-oriented. A little bit more linear instead of being a little less more open, but... Looking forward to it coming to PC. But you think you're going to need to wait till people put out reviews before buying it yourself. I feel you there. Now Raichu inevitably got poisoned. So we're going to do my other idea, which is to actually use a antidote on Eevee, because I'm not feeling the best for Raichu's safety right now. You might be able to get another Thunder Punch out, but more than likely... I figured it was going to use Protect again if we did. See, this is why I could never do a Nuzlocke. That'd be over half my team already gone. Love space games. See, that's the thing about all of them, though. Mass Effect 2 is actually awesome. The last mission especially. That's cool. I mean, I probably won't go back and play it. I do actually still have all 3 of them on, 360, but it's a console that kind of just chills here and never gets touched. But depending on your ship upgrades, it's very dependent what happens. Yeah, that's another thing I heard too. It's very choice specific game too, so you get to make different choices all throughout the game depending on how you want to play the game. But a thing that for me that was always just I didn't like having to drive that little I don't know what you call that thing. In the first game, you go to like this us over planet. I guess it's like their version of Hoth. But I didn't really get into that. Oh gosh, he might actually take me out. If that sludge bomb takes Eevee out, that he's got the game. Or this bug butt. Okay, yeah, he won. No, he didn't. Oh, Eevee's gonna take us home. Oh, yes. Awesome. If you don't upgrade well, let's just say it won't end well. But yeah, a thing that pretty much I didn't like either is like the inevitable thing that happens at the end of every game that I read, where your character is just kind of... And, I don't know. Here, take a soul badge. Whew, what a battle. You got a soul badge from Koga. Now that you have a soul badge, Pokemon up to level 60 will heed your command if you receive them in trade. Aha, take this too. Toxic, saw that coming. Sealed within that TM27 lies the move Toxic. It is an ancient move passed down through my family for 400 years. Jesus Christ, how long have they been making TMs? When hit with Toxic's poisonous effects, a Pokemon will take more damage with each turn that passes in battle. It will surely terrorize your opponent. Oh, we beat him. Let's go heal. But yeah, some of the other things that you can just steer around in the game, like the vehicles, I'll say, I wasn't a big fan of, and I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. A lot of people do like it, though. It has a very big cult following as far as fandom. I'm going to take a very quick restroom break and grab a drink, though, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Back. Neo 2. Thank you, Tim. Slated to release anytime now. Oh man, Neo's been one of those games I've thought about playing for so long. It looks so fun, but from what I've heard of the difficulty, I just don't know if I'd enjoy it that much. So does anybody know that's still on here how to actually get a fishing rod in this game? I know that Fisherman's House was like right up here, I believe. It could be like the only one you get, maybe. I really don't know. I'm just surprised I made it this far and I still haven't got a single fishing rod. Although, literally up to this point in the game, you're really not exposed to water all that much. It's around, but it's not that prominent. Never know till you try it. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try one day. That's the only thing. There probably is a demo out there I could just play, but honestly, I don't like demos. I like them. I used to love them as a kid, but as an adult, Demon Souls you wanted to try, but from what you've seen, it's only on PlayStation 5. Yeah. I mean, there's like an older version. Is it like a remake? But, yeah, it's just demos to me. Sometimes they can ruin this story so much. Like they'll show you key points of a game, and sometimes they do a really good job. And they won't ruin any part of the story, but there's a lot of times where it's just like a big crucial part of the story that you play through, and it's just like, or the first chapter. That's another thing as well. Wait, did I say Dark Souls? I definitely meant Demon Souls, but it could be a Dark Souls remake. I don't know. I could have said that too, and also I don't know. Stripped gears. I fought a lot of these people. I didn't get them all last night, though. You can buy TMs at the Celadon department store, too. Have you used TMs? Yes. What up, Beck? Oh, I'm looked out. Good deal. So what games have you really been working on here lately, Tim? Still messing around in Skyrim? Not going to lose, not when the wind's blowing your way. Camper Perry. Really just looking at random stuff on YouTube. Honestly, been pretty tired most of the day. I feel you there. I've honestly felt kind of in the same boat with like waking up not feeling great. It's hard for me to really like. I mean, obviously I still play games and stream at not, but nothing really outside of that. I feel so awful. Honestly, I haven't even gone to work the last 2 days, unfortunately, which sucks. Recover. Let's keep old moves. I'm not a big recover fan. Now I've faced this person, yeah, okay. Making sure, I'm just, at this point, kind of like making my way around. Always try to keep a positive mindset, however. That's good. Always go with bird Pokemon. I've dedicated myself to them. What up, Robert, with the Doduo? Pidgeotto. Let's just make it a little easier on himself. Sent in Raichu kind of sweep this or not. Went down hard? Oh yeah, it did. I'm hoping it'll be the same here with the Pidgeotto. Oh yeah. Let's try to face everybody here. We'll come back and cut that in a second. Want to battle some Pokemon with me? Why not? Sheila! With the Eevee. Okay, switch in Ninetales to face the Persian. Jing, hello. How are you? Thank you for jumping in over on Facebook. Really appreciate that. Sorry about that. That's okay, Jing. I'm glad you can make it now. I really appreciate that. Is this a mobile game or a PC? Played on the Switch. Do some items really quick. I want to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center, and their health is a little low on a couple of them. Cute. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Yeah, I have a Switch. And also, yeah, to play this, you have to have a Switch. I mean, there could be a PC port out there. I mean, it won't be a legit one. It'd be like you'd have to download an emulator and a ROM kind of thing, but I don't know. It could exist. I really don't know. Want to play PlayStation 4? Right now, don't really have a game to stream on the PlayStation 4 right now. I beat pretty much everything for now. So I said Golduck. Just keep Gyarados out. If there is a port, it ain't on Steam. Oh yeah, no. Like I said, you'd have to get like an emulator and ROM. It wouldn't be anything legit. Typically, most Nintendo things don't go to Steam, especially Pokemon. Play a new game? Well, this game is actually new to me. I've never actually... this is my first playthrough with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And after this, I'm going to do a Pokemon Sword playthrough. And I'm not quite so sure. The next PS4 game is going to be a little bit down the line. I don't really know what it'll be just yet, but it's going to be a little bit down the line of things to play, though. Tish, hello. Thank you also for jumping out on Facebook. How are you, Tish? Hopefully you're doing pretty good and had a decent day. Pokemon Go? I play Pokemon Go on my phone. I don't really do much of it with the PC, though. Wow, your badges are too cool! Thanks, Bug Catcher. Milo. Pinsir. Let's just keep it going here. What are you doing, Choco? So, Rez, Tim, either of you excited for tomorrow? Or actually, it should be sometime tonight, shouldn't it? Like maybe starting tonight? Play NBA or FIFA. I don't really play any sports games, Jing. Occasionally I'll play a racing game, but it's nothing I stream. I don't really stream most competitive games like that. Join a swimming class. It was good? You're tired? Keep getting storm warning on your VIC emergency app? Running shoes on you're not used to. Give you the 14 news. I feel you there, Teach. It's always weird for me. I have like flat feet. That means I don't have an arch in my foot. So like, new shoes to me is always a rough one. I have to wear like canvas shoes most of the time. Like Vans or Converse, stuff like that. They're just more comfortable on my feet. I can't wear anything with like a heavy arch. It's a no-go for me. Might be at like 5 a.m. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be something like that. I don't really know what the exact time is. But usually, like, what's midday there is like early in the morning here. Oh man, I did not expect it to be chancy. In some ways I'm happy, in a lot of ways I'm just not. Okay, let's try to do this. Super early for, yeah, always early for us. Would love it if it left a burn. Really curious how much they reveal. I'm pretty curious as well. Cage, hello. How's it going? But yeah, I mean, they've got a lot that they can really reveal. We still haven't got 5.5 or much news on it. They're wanting to reveal stuff for the new expansion. We still have a big chunk of the game that they need to finish before they can do that. But then again, I don't know. One of the things I can literally say is that the teams have been working, you know, I would say vigilantly with what they have going on and what crew they have working on things. I don't really know how much is really getting worked on. I know most of the people are working from home right now, getting the content out the best they can. But, like, let me check something really quick. Yeah, I have to go back and use cut there. Or whatever the heck it's got chopped down. But, I mean, one of the things, you know, I've been talking about, one of the reasons I haven't been playing is just the grind factor that's been added to the game right now. It's just like mind-grueling and exhausting to me just to even look at or think about. But one of the things I've been very curious, though, is like, what if they've been actually working more so on this new expansion in the background? That's why we're not getting a lot of content. I don't really know, but maybe. And I'm doing okay. A little tired, Gage, but not too bad. And Azunami, hello. It was okay day. Very just okay, but I'm doing okay now. Hopefully my allergies are going to be better for me tonight. This one was just very okay. I've had a stretch of the last few, just like the worst allergy days, and those days are just always super rough for me. Have a little battle with me in this hidden place. Very oh no for me. I did not expect a Graveler, and I sent out Ninetales, so I'm going to have to do a quick switch. Barely done any of 5.4. I mean, you know me. I haven't played any of 5.4. And they came out with new content just the other day, but I still just assume wait for 5.5 that we've got a lot of content to do, and it feels like I've got more to do in the game rather than sit and play the exact same thing for days on end. But yeah, we never know. Hopefully it's a pretty nice reveal. I mean, they've set a weird bar. I mean, there's no fan fest, so they got to bring something to the table everybody wants to see. I feel like I'm sad to really admit to it. We know it's already a thing, but I feel like the biggest thing is probably going to be stuff for like PlayStation 5. Not exclusively. It's just going to be like, we know if you have a PlayStation 5, you can download Final Fantasy 14 and play it on there. But there's not much an incentive to, so my guess is they're probably gonna do something like that. maybe something to like up the resolution for PlayStation 5 players on the current game. So I feel like that's going to be a big thing. Something probably a lot of us it really isn't going to care about. Think you fell asleep on you? I feel you. Yeah, if it's subbed, my sub hasn't ran out. I can't say that. It's just been an active account still. I haven't stopped my sub, but I haven't logged on in a little over a month. Pray this expansion is going to be something awesome, like a jaw dropper. I'm hoping so too, but I really don't feel like things have gone full circle enough for it to be anything jaw dropping. Like I just really don't know. I haven't played the last expansion for one, and I don't know what they plan, or the last patch in one. I don't know what they plan in this next patch either. But I mean, you never know. Just finished the first step of the relic for 5.5. To be honest, you're not missing out on much. I feel you. Hope it's not called Forspoken. I hope so as well. Like, or hope not as well, I should say. That is such a dumb name. I don't think it will be, though. I mean, at least I'm really hoping not. There's just, I don't know. I'll just keep Ninetales out. It's Haunter. It's okay. Oh. But what we're so close. Well, damn it, I forgot it had a dark type move. Ninetales has Dark Pulse. She definitely could have just took Haunter out right then, and I didn't even think about it. I want to try it, but I don't want Ninetales the DAW, so I'm gonna switch Pokemon to Eevee really quick. I hate to, but I don't want Ninetales the DAW. I want it to get the experience. Reveal new jobs? Like Rez said, I think they'll do at least one. How about Booty Spoken or something? Hope it's Chemist. Mostly play healer these days. If there are two, they might reveal. But you'd be shocked. Might be off topic here, but can anyone confirm a new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? I don't think that's confirmed. I know what news you're talking about, though, and I'm really hoping that we can get one. That'd be pretty amazing. I don't know if it's going to be a remake. I don't know if it's going to be their own thing, but I do know for sure that Lucas is in full control. I mean, obviously with Disney, and EA is out, and BioWare is out, so that is just a big plus for Star Wars games in the future coming. But I wouldn't be surprised, though. There's been rumors and CD Projekt Red is developing it. I really hope not. I would be so mad. Need to play the first. I mean, it's on Steam. It's not that much either, I don't think. It is CD Projekt. That sucks, though. With the flop that they had with Cyberpunk, I don't want them touching any game I play in the future. But some people liked it. I don't know. I hate to do this screen. I randomly gotta take another quick restroom break. But I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. You think you can get... I have actually played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Jing. If you want to actually go to YouTube, there's a shit ton of games that I've already played, and I've actually played and beat Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. The whole playthrough's on there. Just hit up the playlist section. You honestly miss playing PvP with all you guys? Remember when we played the new PvP all the time? Ravel Wings? Oh yeah, I still enjoy... Well, I can't say I still enjoy. I really enjoyed Ravel Wings when it was apparent. Some people still get into it. It's just not as much. I still would like to play it eventually again. It should be the original developers, BioWare. I don't like BioWare touching anything with Star Wars these days either. Or EA. It's not fair there, it was one blunder. They usually make great games. I know, but given the times, I don't think that company knows how to work under the pressure. See, I would say I agree with you, one blunder, but that one blunder was enough for me to not really want to play any of their games. It's fair to say that it's not fair, completely. The reason I say that, I would say that, though, that game was in development, I think like 7 years? I mean, that game, it wasn't just like released like announced a couple of years ago, and then they just like flopped it out because of like, the current times. Oh no, this game, it was like announced years ago. Like almost at the beginning of the PlayStation 4, Xbox One console era. And they had all the time in the world to make this game something good, but they only worked on it over the last few years, and then once, the pandemic has happened, like, they just completely decided, you know what, now we're going to work on it, but we're going to do it on our own time. And then all of a sudden, they were getting closer to these, like, release dates, and then, like, people were just, like, complaining that they kept pushing it back further and further and further, and eventually the devs was like, finish it. They actually released an apology. It's worth actually watching, and makes it even more cringy that company can still do good, and they're going to be struggling with games for a very long time because of this, and people buying them, which is another big thing on them. And it's not even the devs, it's the people ahead of the devs that were so bad about it. But they had to actually go out and release an apology, and basically the gist of their apology was like, during to the current times, we were limited on what we could work on, so we tried to like polish everything off for PC, which was still buggy as shit too, and just tried to basically say that we could figure out the rest of it later. It's got worse with each patch, which is sad. I've heard the same thing. Even Elon Musk has talked about that, like a game being already broken, and they release something that fixes it to just break it again. Be very, very... Yeah, I've heard that the mods like break the game, like No Man's Sky. I actually never played No Man's Sky. I wanted to, but it was one of those things. It's just, that you're crazy about you enjoying Apex. It's not crazy, You like what you like. Their problem wasn't developing for new gen and current gen consoles, or was. That, and also, like I said, like, when it came to the actual people over the devs, like the management team, their thing that they were actually going on was the release date. Where they were didn't matter. And then they started making all these cuts. Like, the game was supposed to have flying cars. They cut that. The game was supposed to have, like, avatars with their own agenda. They cut that. They were supposed to have... You were never supposed to see the same face in the game. And if you did, it was supposed to be, like, rare. And instead, they did the one thing they said they wouldn't do, and they duplicated, like, almost every character in the game. You'd see them walking beside each other in the street. I've not even played the game. This is just me legitimately watching, like, people who've broke it down what is actually so bad about it, trying to make it fair. There's a video on Beatamugs. He has 2 videos. One's an initial, like, complaint video, and then the other one's an actual revision complaint video. When they actually, the management team came out and actually were talking about how it wasn't the devs' fault, it was the managing, which was actually the one good thing I think they've done with that game. The new goes got to work well on the last gen consoles. Yeah, that too. Said ton apology for what? It was Project Red with Cyberpunk 2077. But they fucking released it. Yeah. Saying it worked surprisingly well. Yeah, no. and no, it doesn't work. They also said that the demo was almost entirely fake. I heard that exact same thing, that the demo was fake. I also heard that the E3 videos that they had that they released were also completely fake. They were just like these random, really flashy looking things that they put together, and then it was just like nothing. And Keanu Reeves' face is all over it, and I feel like he probably regrets the hell out of it now. He doesn't regret the paycheck, but probably regrets it. And I heard that he's barely in the freaking game. Wasn't supposed to release until 2022, which probably would have been better. Did you open live on Twitch? Yeah, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. Every stream you actually watch on here, Tang, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the exact same time. Keanu Reeves took up most of the budget. Probably did, honestly. You know what's ironically in a far worse state now? Fast and Furious Crossroads. Wait, what is that? I'm sorry, I loved the movies when, I was a little younger. And I still watch, I've seen all of them. I can't talk too much shit, I've seen them all. Except for the last one. I did watch Hobbs and Shaw. I didn't watch the actual last Fast and Furious movie, whichever the heck one it was. I haven't seen it. I have watched all the other films, though. But, I don't know. Those films have kind of just ran their course. That game is purely trash. Graphics is bad, car control is terrible. I mean, to be fair, everything about cars in that game has been gone since, arguably the fourth film after that. It was all this weird, they're all cops now, or spas now, or militia now, and just, that whole franchise is all over the damn place. Seen any good movies? You stopped after Too Fast, Too Furious? Last newest movie I watched was Wonder Woman 1984, and I loved it. I did like the first Wonder Woman better, for being fair, but I thought 1984 was pretty good though. I've seen another newish movie here lately too, and I can't remember what it was right now though. But the newest one was Wonder Woman 1984, and I thought it was really good. What did I like about it? Like the Wonder Woman? To be fair, just a few Easter eggs they put into it, and the actors, the actresses. The story to me was kind of, it was a little out there. But there are things I did like about it. Like again, the actresses that they chose, I thought that was pretty nice. I love Gal Gadot as an actress. I think she does a really good job. I'm not the biggest fan of one of the female villain characters in most of her films, but I thought she did a really good job, to be fair. Especially, that's completely out of her element, for films usually, and she did a pretty good job. But then after that, it was just different characters that they put in there that I would have never expected. There was some things I thought was a little silly, I don't want to talk about spoilers. There a few things I thought was a little silly, though, that didn't have to be there. But overall, I thought it was pretty decent. You're not all too happy about is the fact that the new developers who are making the new Mass Effect Legendary game is making the cutscenes less sexualized, like The Last of Us 2 turned out to be. If it turns out to be true on release, you're not buying it. Is that really a thing for The Last of Us 2? Would people call it less sexualized, or Last of Us 2 was sexualized? You might have to clarify on that one. I'm a little confused because, it's The Last of Us 2. There's a whole scene I couldn't even stream. I had to, dev it out to myself and you just see a reaction of me. Alien sex warrior. Detective Pikachu. He wasn't expecting much, but it ended up being a really good film. I liked it a lot too. Especially, it was really nice to see a look at the Nazi CGI. The scene you will not rewatch. I feel you, Tim. But yeah, not The Last of Us. Sorry, Detective Pikachu. I actually thought it was a really good film too. I know it gets a lot of negative reviews. A lot of people thought it was horrific how they made some of the Pokemon look, and I think the only one I didn't like was Charizard. Other than that, I thought they all looked great. I mean, Charizard looked good too, and it was supposed to be this battle damaged Charizard, but they definitely hit the monstrous side of it. But other than that, I thought it was really good. What up, Spider-Man? You're Zing? Go to YouTube to watch the live. Okay, that's cool. We appreciate you jumping over here. Hey, while you're here, if you want to hit the subscribe button there on YouTube, you get all those notifications a lot faster, especially if you hit that bell. You know, leave me a like too. I'd really appreciate that, but not just to promote myself. That really does help you get some other things out there, but also, like, see, I love streaming on Facebook too. It helps get the streams out there, and a lot of people just prefer to be on Facebook because they can just open up Facebook. So most of the time, people are already there, and they can just go there and watch. But the thing about YouTube and Twitch is it gives a bigger, like, blast factor from the Restream side, because I use Restream, which is a company I help out with. By helping them, they help me out. I help them out, helping streamers along the way try to, like, figure things out that they need help with their streams. Second, though, they kind of reimburse me, not with paying me, but they sponsor me and allow me to actually use their software for free. And they allow me to stream to Facebook for free, which usually, with a few of their packages, it isn't usually possible for free, especially to a personal page. So they help me out there. But the only thing is, with the algorithm on Facebook, they don't allow message systems, where, see, people on Twitch and YouTube here can actually read all of the chat down there below, and you can see the people talking on Twitch, you can see the people talking on YouTube, people on YouTube and Twitch can see everybody else's chat too, which is really cool. Facebook's not like that. Facebook, it works on a message system, a comment system. It's way different. Uses Mind Trick. That crab is a big boy. Oh yeah, that Kingler. Restream's really cool because you can see what other people are saying on the other platforms. Yeah, I really like it as well. Already subscribed to the channel. Hey, Spider-Man, thank you so much. Something is weird going on with YouTube, unfortunately, right now, so there's usually a little notification that goes off right there when that happens. Actually, I think it's on the other side, but I think this side's Twitch, that side's YouTube. Anyway, it's... YouTube's had a big delay on notifications here lately. I'm told I'm good for a kid. That's a weird way to start any conversation. But thank you so much, Zhang. I know. I'm so used to, like, seeing the Spider-Man thing already. I wouldn't say used to it, but I'd see it, and it's just where my mind goes. But Zhang, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna switch. I wouldn't normally, because I feel like Ninetales could actually take it, but I forgot it's a little weak from battle. So let's switch to, man, it's kind of hard. It's one of those things with Fairy in this game I have not really prepared for, because it's not that prominent in this game. Really didn't expect that paralysis. Okay. It's gonna be a little slow doing it this way, but it's Paralyzed Heal. I'd be so upset if it just used Sing all of a sudden. Okay, let's try this again, and let's try to go for a flaw. Pidgeot should go first. Good deal. You want to play Spider-Man on PlayStation? On PS4? Okay, that's cool. I understand. Enjoy Spider-Man, and would love to see you on the next live video, though, Zhang. But thank you so much for watching, sticking around. Thank you for also subscribing on YouTube and getting on the YouTube chat, and also even jumping in over on Facebook. I really appreciate that a lot. But yeah, understand. Have fun playing some Spider-Man, though. Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 is so good. The first one and the Miles Morales game, oh man, so great. I love both of those games so much. How's the progress going with, Hey You Pikachu? You mean the Let's Go Eevee? It's been going pretty good. The only thing I can say I haven't liked about this game, that's the most prominent dislike of the game, is catching the Pokemon. I've noticed, like, I wish they would have had controller compatibility. They kind of do, but not really. They mostly made it for Joy-Con or the Switch lot. And it's okay playing it like that, or the little Pokeball thing, which I imagine is just so much worse. But catching the Pokemon's not my biggest favorite thing, or I'm not the biggest fan, I should say, of that. But other than that, I've had a lot of fun with it, actually. It's super nostalgic. If you played Pokemon Yellow, you'd like this game in a lot of different ways. I could really agree on that. Along with Star Wars The Last Jedi, I really enjoyed it too. Like, so far, my favorite games on PlayStation 4, my top 5 recommendations would hands down be, number 1, Ghost of Tsushima, must play if you have a PlayStation 4. Second would be Spider-Man, then Spider-Man Miles Morales, of course. Then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, hands down. And then the last one, which is going to be a hard one for people to believe, if you do like Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. It's one of the best remasters to date. I still think that's out. Actually, no, take that back. I do still feel that way, but I'd have to replace it actually with the Shadow Colossus remake. The Shadow Colossus remake was just... And Final Fantasy VII remake. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to make it a different list. It's Ghost of Tsushima. I forgot about Final Fantasy VII remake somehow. So then Final Fantasy VII remake, then Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man, then Spider-Man Miles Morales, then Shadow of the Colossus, then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, in that order. That's like my top rated games right there, in order. What I think, if you want any recommendation on PS4 games, boom. That's like the best list of the ones I think. Last of Us Part 2, I would put it on the list, but it's too controversial. I mean, honestly, it's a great game, but I feel like it's just one of those things where I'll honestly know more people that disliked it than liked it, to put it plain and simple, so it's hard for me to put on the list, even though I enjoyed it so much. Those other games, there's nothing but positivity that can be said about all those. Low Zodiac, really good game? Oh yeah. Love the original soundtrack? Oh yeah, amazing. Again, I still think it's one of the best, remasters of all time. You do too, and you've yet to play it? Red Dead Redemption 2 is great as well. I've not played Red Dead Redemption. You've gotta play Zodiac Age sometime, Raz. You gotta. I mean, you already played Final Fantasy XIV. They have the exact same, which I can't say that with most Final Fantasy games, but they basically have the exact same playstyle. You're just not online. But yeah, I've actually not played Red Dead Redemption 2. I did play the first one, and then I played Undead Nightmare. But I've not played Red Dead Redemption 2. Part of me has wanted to, but I don't know. That's a iffy genre for me to get into. I liked the first one. I even liked Undead Nightmare, but yeah, just I don't know. Maybe one day. You've played some of Zodiac Age, but not a lot. I mean, it does start off slow. It starts off confusing, then slow, then gets better. But, gosh, if you played the original, you'd understand why I like the Zodiac Age so much. The original was just not great. The story and everything's the same. The gameplay is clunky and wonky. There's one part specifically in the game that I just hate. It's when you're going through like the sewers. And you have to fight these flan, and oh my god, the game was so broken when you're trying to fight them that it is one of the easiest places to die in the game, hands down, and it was so bad. Got to some fire horse boss and it wrecked you, so you stopped. I feel you there. I feel you. You gotta grind in the game. That is an existent thing, but it's not too bad. The grinding isn't too bad, thankfully, in that game. You can make 2 jobs in the Zodiac Age and get some crazy combos and skills, that's very true. Or you can pair some things up and not worry about too many combos, but being able to pair things up, like with one class that might move fast but have weaker defense, you can kind of fix that with like... It's, sorry, I saw that little spot there and I didn't see a way to it and had to give it a look-ski. Oh, there it is. But yeah, there's like some other things that you can pair up with it though, and it just makes it that much better. Like a fast-moving class with like heavy armor, or like Top Mage, working that in with like something else that works. I don't know. It's pretty good. You made Asher Monk, Black Mage, pretty OP. I like those like combination things that kind of mixed up with it. It was pretty cool. Okay, I have all the. I don't have a Kingler, but I do have a Krabby, so I don't see a point in. No! Okay, I gotta do something really quick. I'm not going anywhere. I am gonna have to do a little quick thing. I did the wrong thing. I'm gonna have to do 2 quick things now. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a little double up on things on my end. It's not in the chat, thankfully, so it doesn't like aesthetically bad. If you liked it, you really suggest playing Octopath Traveler. I've wanted to. The only thing about Octopath, I don't know, it's been a little... I do like retro games too, which is another weird thing to actually follow up on this, the way I'm gonna follow up on it. But I've never really known how to really feel about Octopath. I like how the graphics look, but yeah, I don't know. I gotta give it a whirly dearly sometime or another. I want to. I don't really know if I'll stream it though. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stream it. I would like to give it a playthrough one day. I'll say it like that. This is the best way to really say that because I really I don't know how I'd feel about it. That's the best way I know how to put it. I feel like I'd really like it because I love old school retro Final Fantasy games. I love Final Fantasy. Square Enix produced Octopath Traveler at that. And I've heard that it's a story told from many different perspectives, which I think is pretty cool too, but I don't know. I just don't know if I'd really ever stream it. It seems like a game I'd really have more fun taking my own time with. Okay, what I did actually didn't work, so let me actually do something really quick. I'm still gonna be here again. You can use every job. That's cool. sorry to do this to us and leave it in the silence, but that chat on my end, gosh, I don't know what's up with the restream chat right now, but it's gotten a little wonky randomly. It's only YouTube though for some reason. Never played Bravery Default, but considering getting Bravery Default 2. Looks like there's just some weird shit going on the YouTube end. Thought it might be restream, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just a random thing on YouTube's end. It's okay though. It's not messing up the chat down below, so I'm not worried about it too much. Oh, it's actually popping in on Twitch as well, like doubling up. It's not on the YouTube end. It's really just the YouTube end for some reason. Yeah, I'm definitely still working. Having chills. Azunami, I hate to ask, but is there any way you can actually jump in over on Twitch? For some reason, like, I don't know what it is, but YouTube chat, it's not restream, because I'm seeing on my ends, it's whatever's going on with YouTube right now. YouTube is spamming out chat so badly right now. And it's not happening on YouTube, because I'm looking at there right now. But it is on Twitch apparently, and it definitely is on the restream chat so bad. And it's like so hard for me to read the chat because of like, it's popping every message that you've had on. And I do hope you're safe though. I do hope you're safe. So let's keep that and actually keep that in mind right now. But, oh yeah, that is just like bonkers how much YouTube is making that double up and everything. I know exactly a way to fix it, but I'd have to end the stream, and I don't really want to end the stream right here and then start another one. You're here? What's going on with you poop? Oh, you'll see. But thank you so much. I'm sure that probably popped up right there, and that's what I mean. A long stretch of just... like, you don't see it right here on your screen, obviously. It's like down below, but... or to the side, but yeah. Jesus. Okay, let me try this one more time. Because this is ridiculous. I really don't want to end the whole stream. We'll keep this open for now. Let me try something different. Should be okay to close this. I'm gonna try this and hope for the best on this without having to actually close the stream. Really don't want to, but it's like restarting everything without having to actually restart everything. Hopefully it'll fix it that way. Let's see if that worked. Hopefully it did. Why is it spamming messages? I don't know. YouTube's always working on some new stuff. Oh, it's not you, Tsunami. Don't worry. But yeah, I know you only topped it once, and it's okay. Like I said, it's not your fault. It's something apparently got on YouTube, and thankfully it did fix it. Thankfully. Jesus. But yeah, YouTube has these problems when they introduce new things to their algorithm. Or new things they just, oh my god, it did not work. Jesus Christ. I looked down for a second and it's just all back. Bam. But yeah, it's YouTube. What happens, honestly, is I'm gonna have to, if I want it to go away, in the session, and then start back. Unfortunately. But, let's see, how long have I been on here? Let's just go a little bit farther, and I'll probably just, call it for the night. I hate to end early, but it's not that much worth it to, like, have that much YouTube spam. I don't know, we'll part to it. We'll part to it. Stand easy, hold fast. I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually close out of everything really quick. But yeah, stand easy, hold fast. I'll be right back. I am going to close out of everything and restart the stream really quick. Like I said, what happens is YouTube works on these things, and they don't leave them fixed to be fixed automatically. So if you're live streaming and you're using something like Restream, Restream was already fixed on what they have to do. So YouTube will like do this, like maybe type something in, work on a quick code, and just enable it. And what'll happen, all that same data is still getting sent to Restream, but really it's the old data and the new data that are getting sent at the exact same time. So when that happens, it's still trying to read the old data that it had there beforehand in its code, and it's getting sent all this new code. And yeah, we're gonna part to it really quick. YouTube isn't working as intended. Not right now, it isn't. YouTube chat looks perfect. Chat on Twitch and my chat, like my actual Restream chat, all I'm getting is the same messages over and over and over. So we're going to end this really quick. Give me a moment. I'll be right